The Duggar family rose to fame through their television series on the TLC network. While they originally filmed a one-time special, the demand for more of the family led the station to sign them on for a full series. Over time, the name and focus of the show changed to reflect the number of children born to the family or to follow specific members in their life journeys. Unfortunately, it was revealed in 2021 that during the filming years, the oldest Duggar child, Josh, had molested several of his sisters. The fallout was severe, with TLC immediately dropping the show and a court case ensuing. Following the outcome of the proceedings, many of the other Duggar children chose to speak out. However, not all of them went through the same avenues to get their story told. In January 2023, Jinger Vuolo released her memoir about growing up in an ultra-religious household. While she, along with sisters Jill, Jana, and Jessa, previously released a book about being part of the Duggar family, Becoming Free indeed provided a look specifically into Jinger's experience with the religious aspect of growing up and how she came to learn what was right and wrong as she got older. Later, in 2023, Jill Duggar came out with her own memoir. While Jinger Duggar Vuolo was familiar with much of the story, it was still painful to hear everything her beloved sister went through in her healing process. All the sisters have had to work through many emotions in their adult years, but the trauma and impact the events have had on each have been unique to them and approached in different ways. Not only was it hard for Jinger to read about the many ways her sister had struggled through her own trauma, but it also stirred up emotions that she had likely worked to compress to alleviate any pain that went along with them. Wanting to support her sister also came with reliving some of the darkest moments of her life, which is a complex web to weave for anyone, especially when they are front and center in the public eye. The summer of 2023 saw the popularity of the Duggar family escalate once again with the release of Amazon's documentary Shiny Happy People. Throughout the film, various family members and friends recount the strict religion the Duggar family abided by and how they came into it. While a few different Duggar family members were represented in the film, Jinger was not one of them. Having grown up in front of a camera, Jinger understood that the message she might hope to convey wouldn't necessarily come through due to edits and cuts. Jinger prides herself on being a woman of principle and prefers to have the complete truth portrayed and to have control over her narrative. Not having complete discretion as to what would be shown in the documentary gave her pause, and she ultimately decided not to participate. Compared to the years of Duggar episodes that were shown on TLC, the 4-part miniseries comprising Shiny Happy People is an abbreviated version of everything that went on behind the scenes regarding the Duggars' religion. Although Jinger didn't participate in the recording of the documentary, she did tune in with the rest of America to see what was covered about her family and their faith. Because of the brevity, many critical elements were left out of the documentary. Overall, Jinger feels that the production was well done. However, the 6th-born Duggar child wishes they covered more details surrounding the various elements of the religion she was forced to abide by throughout her childhood. There are many things that have changed in the family since their first episode aired so many years ago. Not only with the molestation charges with Josh, but the different branches of the family that have grown and those that have broken off from the rest. Many of the members have gone on to explore different religious beliefs, with several of the girls embracing the ability to do simple things like wear paints and apply makeup. Looks can be deceiving, especially when it comes to reality television. Despite the millions of fans who tuned into the show every week for years, nobody truly knows the inner workings of the Duggar family and what goes on behind the scenes. When the news broke of the heinous acts of Joshua Duggar, the world was outraged. Now that he is serving time for his mistakes, it is time for his victims to heal. Throughout different outlets, they are each forging their own way and telling their story as they are able and as they see fit.